Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and this is a different kind of journal that I wanted to show and share, of course. Uh, this is a Trampus notebook in standard size, and I have been journaling in it for a while now. Now, this is uh, this is not my daily journal. I don't journal in it daily. I often paint in them, I sketch in them, use stamps, washi tapes, and basically, this is something that I like to do when I am relaxing or I'm not concerned much about, you know, being perfect. So let me go through this just a second. Let me go through this very quickly. Now, I have not even covered this notebook. I'll show you how I have put together the cover. Now, these paper clips are just holding this piece of paper as a cover, and everything can be dismantled or changed or whatever. So I have two paper clips at the back and two at the front, and I'll show you how I have put those together, put all these together. So I'm going to take out the paper clips, two from the front and two from the back, as you would see, and now everything is going to come off. Okay. So this is how I have just put this together. So I'm going to show you how I have managed to assemble this. Now what I have used is, this is a Tim Holtz paper. This is an 8x8 paper. Now when you're using an 8x8 paper to cover your traveler's notebook, they don't match up the height, as you can see, but I'm not bothered about that. So what I have done is I've just kept it like that. So, and neither does it match up at the back. So I've kept this portion like so. And what I have done is I've just, once again, I've layered a bunch of stuff. This is a vintage printable ephemera from Tsunami Rose. And these are some die cuts, and this is a punched out word, and this is a tag. And what I've done basically is I've kept these attached through washi tapes. If you want, I can show them. So I've just kept them with, fixed them with washi tapes, and if I want I can take these out. So I've just put them through washi tapes. So if I want I can take these out. So what I've done is basically I've not created any pocket as such, so I have used this. This is actually a tag from Bo Bunny. So what I've done is I've kept this like so. And just to fix this up, so once again I have a ton of layers on the cover. This is the cover page, and then I have a vintage ephemera, I have this tag, I have another tag, I have a die cut from Craft, and this is a punched out word hello from a punch that I have. And I'm just going to clip these up. So that if I feel like that I need to change up the decor of the notebook cover, I can do so. And in the process, I have also created a pocket of sorts, because just look at this. This is a pocket that I have created. So what I've done is basically I have a few washi, craft of washi that I can keep over here. And it's going to stay there unless and until I'm going to take this paper clip out. Now at the back, what I've done is I have this floppy sort of section. I don't want this like so. So I'm just going to move this. Okay, so I don't want this to be like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this with a few paper clips. Now when I'm working and I need this to lie flat, I can take these paper clips out, and you have. And if you want, you can use it as a pocket too, if you so desire. So that's one thing I've done, and you can tuck things in like so. It's not going to fall off, because ultimately this is going to go into the traveler's notebook. I will also show the traveler's notebook I'm keeping this in. It's very similar to the Midori. And so and okay, so this is the traveler's notebook I'm using to keep my journal in. Now this is a very simple kind of, this is very similar to the Midori one because it has two strings, it has a craft folder, a clear zip pouch, and that's that. So I'm just going to go through this very quickly. This is a bow charm that we received in the Planner Society January kit. And so did we get this? So I have not attached this with any gum. I've not taken out the backing as such. I've fixed it with washi tape, as you can see. And if I so desire, I can take this out and put it somewhere else. This is a pen loop that my friend Meera had given me. It's from Muji, and this is a paper clip that I use. This is the one I made with a key sort of thing. I like this ornate key and I wanted to use this in some manner in my journal. So I've kept this in the paper clip attached. So it acts as a charm, it acts as a paper clip, and that's that. And this has a back closure. So as you can see, it has a back closure, and it's I think the leather is very similar to the Midori leather. I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, so the leather is very similar to the Midori leather, and it has two strings. As I just opened this, this is a folder sort of thing I made from a Kane Company paper pad. It has a pocket, very simple. I've kept things to the minimal level, and this is a craft folder that this traveler's notebook came with. So, and this is the company that makes this, Hipsters Traveler's Notebook. And this is the clear pouch where I've kept a few, fussy cutout things that I plan to use in my journal. And these are some credit card slots where I've not kept anything yet because I don't want to bulk this up too much. It's already pretty bulky. And I have a few die cuts over here, as you can see. This is also a folder that I made and with some pattern paper. This is a piece of vellum paper clip. This is a gold printed vellum, and this is also a bunch of die cuts and paper from Tim Holtz that I have also attached with help of paper clips. I have not basically glued down anything so that I can take everything out. So I have two paper clips fixing up everything, and I'm really surprised at how well these are holding up. Now this is a notebook I have not yet used, and I plan to do some, I do have some plans for that. We'll see when it comes to this, and this is the other end of the vellum. Here's the pocket of the folder that I made. I have a few stuff that I plan to use in my journals. And okay, so this is the envelope part of the traveler's notebook, and as you can see, it's pretty stuffed. I have a few things over here, and this is a pen loop that I made with Planner Society supplies in the January kit, and it has turned out pretty well. It's holding up pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with the way the things have turned out for this pen loop. And here's the other side of the craft folder, and as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff over here which I'm planning on using in my journal, and that's that. So it's basically only one traveler's notebook over here, and the other one goes over here. So that's that, and I'm going to go through this very quickly because this has nothing to explain. It's very organic, and I've just played with a lot of things. So as I open this, I've made a quote sort of thing. You don't have to be invincible in the life's battle. It's okay to fail sometimes. It's just a reminder that we can't be perfect always. So that's a very big affirmation for me. And these are some stamps that I've used. I've just used some watercolors. I have been hugely inspired by a few people. um, I I I am ever so grateful to them. One being Ali Brown and Babette Marie. If you're not subscribed to her channel, please go and check her out. She's a lovely lady and she does some lovely faces. And I've tried to do that. Instead, what I've done is I have splotched on the color first and then I went back and made drew the faces, whereas she does the opposite. Like she paints the faces first and then she colors them up. So I've just kept them like so. And I've also tried to incorporate a quote a day, which I started later on. I'll show you how. This was on Friday, and this is a quote by Oprah. Listen to the rhythm of your calling and follow that. So, and this was Saturday, and Saturday I wrote this: breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. So that's that. Once again, I'm not very great at painting faces, but I'm trying to practice a lot. So on Tuesday, once again, I've done a lot of scribbling sort of thing. And this is a Helen Mirren quote: the trick in the life is learning how to deal with it. This is a Jane Davenport stamp I had. I've just added the hair with some fluorescent Hero Arts dauber that I have. This is, I don't know this quote is from whom. This was by an anonymous. I found this on Pinterest. Keep the ones that heard you when you never said a word. So that struck me, and these are just some stamped words that I had. I've just layered them. And this was Wednesday. I've just splotched some watercolors, and this is the Jane Davenport stamp set that I have. This was 14th, and this is a quote by Robert Browning. So fall asleep, love, loved by me, for I know love, I'm loved by thee. So that's what struck me most. And this is some watercolor swatches that I did from a new watercolor set I got, but I'm not very happy with it. Anyways, I'll have to bear that. Once again, I stamped a hummingbird and I've drawn a face sort of thing. This was on Thursday. Don't promise when you are happy, don't reply when angry, and don't decide when sad. So that's one thing I often mess up with. These are all mixture of distress stains, Hero Art daubers, and watercolors. So this is once again a face I've drawn, and this was yesterday, Saturday 17th. And what I've done is I've just drawn a few stuff. These are with the help of charcoal pencils, and I've drawn some the lunch I had. I'm trying to get better at drawing food, basically food and face. So this is today. I've just drawn my breakfast. I've stamped a lot of things. This is something which has no rules. Like I want to do something whatever suits my fancy at that moment. There is no style, there is no procedure, there is no prepping, if I would say so. Sometimes I do prep, sometimes I don't, and that's totally up to my mood and what suits my work pressures and stuff like that. So this is my new way of decompressing stress, you can say. So that's how I have kept. And since I can switch things up even in the cover, this is a very flexible sort of journal, and I hope to do a full flip of this once I finish everything, finish the notebook as such. So this is the new journal that I'm working on. And I hope you like this video. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of journaling videos, then please subscribe to my channel. Bye.